Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another episode of BeamNG Downhill Races. Welcome back. Today we are here for the LCQ races. Now this is going to be a relatively long episode, and the reason why I say relatively is because usually these episodes are like 40 to 50 minutes long. So thank you guys so much for the support on the series. Um, yeah, I appreciate it a lot. Thank you very much. So today is, like I said, the first LCQ race, and actually we're gonna do all three in one episode, and then we'll do the final races, the next three episodes in rounds 5 through 7. So, without further ado, let's get into your starting lineup. So, first up on the LCQ's list are the back marker and sort of mid-pack drivers. So on pole today is the number 49 of Chad Fincham. Alongside him is the 41 of Cole Custer, both crashing out in the final race of their races after flying into the pit of despair. It was a pretty bad crash, they including, I want to say, Daniel Suarez as well, who's also back here. Speaking of which, Daniel Suarez starting in third today, alongside heartbreaking finisher JJ Yaley going for a great pass in the final race before losing control and flipping over on the jump. Very, very unfortunate for him. So he's going to be starting back in fourth today. Behind them is a pair of Rick Ware Racing teammates. You got the 53 of Garrett Smithley, who finished runner-up in the final race, alongside Joey Gase, who finished in either third, I think it was third, picking up a podium finish in his last race. Behind them is John Hunter Nemechek in the 38 car. He and roommate, I guess you could say, Bobby Carter both crashed out at the very top of the waterfall in the final round in their race. Back behind them is the second race of the backmarker cars. Everybody that didn't end up getting a win there. The 66 of Timmy Hill, who just couldn't catch a break, starting next to the number 94 of Marcus Hook. Behind them is the 00 of Quinn Houff, next to the 37 of Ryan Preece. Behind them is the 47 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr., next to Josh Balicki, who had a few fair chances, but just couldn't get it done in the end. And behind him is the person that I actually most feel bad for in this whole field, Tyler Reddick, who crashed out, I think, every single race. Maybe one he did not. It says I am second. He was definitely not second. So, our weapon of choice for our AI car today is the TV mod. Well, it's not a mod. I think they added it in one of the last updates. It's like just a neat little prop. It's pretty awesome. So let's see. Before we get into the racing, here's the rules. So, driver who gets down the mountain in one piece in first position will advance onto the next round. Since it's LCQs, there will only be 3 cars advancing to the final round out of all of these cars. It doesn't matter if it's front row cars, but if one car on the front row wins, then that car gets moved to the back. Or the car that started on the front row with the car that won gets moved to the back. The car that won gets removed, so then we don't get any repeat winners. And one last thing that I have to say is if everybody crashes, and it could be a possibility, it's happened a few times, then the car that's farthest ahead will get the victory, and falling off the mountain counts as a disqualification. So, without further ado, let's get into this. Chad Fincham gets into Cole Custer. Oh, 96 getting turned by the 27. He's going to go right into Joey Gase. Look at Garrett Smithley getting off with a clean start. Cole Custer has a great lead right now. Let's see everybody else fly by behind. Looks like Daniel Suarez managed to get through that. Joey Gase as well. Gase is going to probably flip over on the jump. Look at this, Tyler Reddick getting by. Here comes Ricky Stenhouse. He makes it over. So does, oh, Marcus Hook. And Ryan Preece and Josh Bilicki did not, but John Hunter did. Quinn Houff also gets taken out. So Cole Custer is way out front right now. As long as he doesn't mess this jump up, he should be fine. Oh, he lands it. Oh, look at this. Chad Fincham flying up into the air. The 53 passes him. Look out. Daniel Suarez makes it by. Joey Gase makes it by. Look out. Tyler Reddick just barely squeaks by. Reddick is going to get a top 4 here because Joey Gase has problems. Here comes the 47 flying by with huge speed. He's going to probably pass the number 8 car. Let's get back down to the leaders down here. Speaking of which, who was back behind here? We got a fair few amount of cars actually finishing today. So, you got the 51 of Joey Gase back here, obviously. You got John Hunter, who's behind them, and Chad Fincham, who somehow managed to get his car back straight. And that's going to be an easy first round win for the 41 of Cole Custer. He is going to win it at the line. In second is going to be Garrett Smithley in the 53. Behind him is Daniel Suarez in the 96. Let's see who gets the 4th position down here. It's Tyler Reddick versus Ricky Stenhouse. It's going to be Stenhouse at the line, but Tyler Reddick salvages a top 5, followed by John Hunter Nemechek, just barely finishing outside of the top 5. And I believe 7th place is going to be Chad Fincham in the number 49 car. Yes, he is coming down. Joey Gase has problems as well. He's doing his best Christopher Bell impression. That car is bouncing. I'm not sure if it's because his engine got dislodged or something, but does not look good for him. So, number 41 of Cole Custer is going to advance. Alright. So he was a front row car. Let's reset everybody here. Ooh. I forget to reset John Hunter there. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna just turn the AI off for a second. There we go. Alright. Let's get back to the front here. Alright. Get rid of this car. Oh, go back to here. Put Chad Fincham to the back, starting next to Tyler Reddick. Alright, here we go. Daniel Suarez on the front row with J.J. Yaley. Let's see who can make a charge to the front, and let's see who can win this round after I turn on the AI. Oh. Alright. Let's get this underway. Daniel Suarez, J.J. Yaley. Then you got the 2 Rick Ware teammates, John Hunter, Bobby Carter, Timmy Hill, Marcus Hook. Then you got, I think that's Quinn Houff and Ryan Preece. Then you got Ryan Preece's teammate, Ricky Stenhouse, starting next to Josh Bilicki. And in the final row is Tyler Reddick and Chad Fincham. Let's get this underway. Let's go. J.J. Yaley with not too good of a start here. Let's see if Daniel Suarez can get his Gaunt Brothers racing car win. Garrett Smithley once again with a huge jump at the start. He gets off clean. John Hunter Nemechek is wrecking at the top of the hill. Here comes Tyler Reddick down. Everybody, for the most part, gets down pretty cleanly, I think. We're going to have quite a few finishers here if we don't get a big pile up at the top. Oh, boy. That is 5 cars taken out. 6 including John Hunter, who's down here. But, oh, man. Bobby Carter, both of the Heat 5 cars involved. You got Bobby Carter, Marcus Hook, Ryan Preece, Chad Fincham, and Josh Bilicki all involved in that. They're just taking each other out at this point. So how many cars do we have going down this hill right now? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cars going down. Who's smoking here? Is that Ricky Stenhouse? Yeah, I think so. Alright, let's go back to the front. Daniel Suarez trying to get over the jump as best he can here. Back behind him is Garrett Smithley in the 53. Let's see if he can get another runner-up finish. He really wants this win, though. He really needs Daniel Suarez to mess up this jump. Oh! It's going to be a hard landing for Suarez. I feel like the 53 has more speed, though. Oh, look at this. Ricky Stenhouse going up and over. Or, sorry, that's... Who is that? Oh, he gets hit hard into by the 66 of Timmy Hill. That was Joey Gase in the 51. Big crash. Oh, look out, J.J. Yaley with damage. Look at this three-wide battle back here. I believe Daniel Suarez is your victor, though. Yes, Suarez will advance. Yet another Toyota to advance onto the next round. Let's put number 96 down as advance. Alright. So let's watch this three-wide battle back here. Garrett Smithley in second. So, who is this down here? This is Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Quinn Houff in the 00, and the 8 of Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick getting left in the dust right now. Let's see Ricky Stenhouse going to pick up a podium finish here. Look at Timmy Hill with major speed. He's going to pass Quinn Houff for the 5th place finish. Oh my goodness, he is running way high up on the top line there. And there it is. Oh, look at that air time by the 66. So the 00 is going to end up finishing in 6th. I don't think we're going to have any other finishers coming down unless they unhooked themselves over here. Speaking of unhooked, oh no, this is Joey Gase down here. This is J.J. Yaley in the 27. Crushing blow for him. He wanted a good finish. I should say he needed a good finish. So we have one more round for the backmarker cars. And so far it's been relatively mid-pack drivers. I'm not going to call Daniel Suarez in 2020 a mid-pack driver, but you know what I mean. He's a known driver at this point. John Hunter stuck up here. These 5 still goofing off. Alright, let's reset everybody. Should be interesting to see. We got 2 Rick Ware racing cars on the front row this time, which should be very, very interesting, if I were to guess. Let's remove this car right here. Alright, here, bring J.J. Yaley to the back. It would have been 3 if we didn't have the front row to the back rule, but unfortunately that is not a thing. Let's see if Joey Gase can pull off a comeback. Like I said, Joey Gase, I mean, he has been consistent enough. I mean, he's getting top 10s when there's a big field, but he is wrecked both times, I think, now. He maybe got to the end last time. I think he did, actually. But last time he did end up... Or no, last time he actually ended up finishing, I think. The time before that, he stopped. But he still got, I think it was top 8, maybe? Top 10? It was like 9th or something, I don't know. Anyway, he's starting on the front row with his teammate, Garrett Smithley. Behind them is John Hunter, Nemechek, and the 73 of Bobby Carter. Behind them is Timmy Hill in the 66 and the 94 of Marcus Hook. Behind them is Quinn Houff in the 00, followed by the 37 of Ryan Preece. Behind them is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and the 7 of Josh Bilicki. And then you got the 8 of Tyler Reddick, still starting at relatively at the back. Yeah, he is starting at the back, actually. Alongside Chad Fincham in the 49 and the 27 of J.J. Yaley. Let's get this underway. Let's go. Oh, look out. The 73 going backwards in front of the pack. He's going to take out... Who was that? Who was that he took out? Oh, it's going to be Marcus Hook. 37 of Preece and the 7 of Josh Bilicki. Preece never had a fair shot at this. Neither did Josh Bilicki. He's been caught up in all 3 wrecks so far. Wow. Look at these cars flying by. Chad Fincham flying through the air back here. This time we don't have as many cars coming down. You got 4, 6, 7. 7 cars. No, 8, 9, 10, 11 cars coming down. Look at Josh Balicki flying down here. This is huge. Wait. Wasn't there another car? He must have crashed up here. Oh, no, there's 2 more. So we got 13 cars up here, I guess. Unless there's another 2 up here. Which I don't think there is. No, there isn't. Back here is Bobby Carter and the 37 of Priest. Let's see if they can make it over. Oh, yeah, easy, easy, easy. All right. So we're actually going to have a fair few amount of finishers here. And look at the 53 going sideways off the jump. Okay, he landed it okay. Here comes Joey Gase. Look at this. Huge speed from Joey Gase. Oh, my God, a huge flip. Joey Gase to the lead. Here comes John Hunter Nemechek for the 2nd position. Who was that was flying through the air? They're flying off the map. It's Timmy Hill. Who else? All right. Look at the air that J.J. Yaley has over this jump. This is not going to end well for him. He has a lot of speed, and I mean a lot of speed down here. This is not going to be good. So, question is, do I sit back and watch the wrecks? I think I will. Let me switch to Joey Gase's car here, though, so I don't miss the finish here. All right. Everybody else coming down pretty slow. J.J. Yaley managed to finish. Oh, my God. Chad Fincham flips over out of nowhere. There's still a couple more cars coming down the jump here. Yeah. They managed to make it over. And Joey Gase, another great comeback story, is going to finish in 1st and get the final transfer spot out of the backmarker cars. So in 2nd was John Hunter Nemechek. In 3rd was Garrett Smithley. Then you got Quinn Houff in 4th, racking up the top 5s, by the way. Great job to him. J.J. Yaley in 5th. I think that's Marcus Hook in 6th. Tyler Reddick in 7th. Josh Balicki in 8th. Ryan Priest in 9th. And Bobby Carter rounding out the top 10. And then you've got the 2 cars that wrecked up here. Which was Timmy Hill and Chad Fincham. So, heartbreaking runs for a few drivers, but it ends in a bittersweet victory as well for the number 51 car, advancing on to the next round. Alright. Let's reset everybody here, and now is time for the part that takes the longest here. And I sincerely apologize for this, but I need to look at my videos for reference. Alright. So this was the video here. See here, who was the last car to win in the 1st round? So it was 88, 17, 3, 9, 20. So it was 20? To advance to the... Yeah, alright, so this is it. Right here, I'm gonna go to the very top here. Alright, so we need 14, 4, 11. Okay, I'm just gonna remember that. So we need Clint Boyer, Kevin Harvick, and Denny Hamlin. I'm guessing it's Clint Boyer because it's 2020. I just passed him, by the way. C, Clint Boyer, there we go. Oh. And we need Kevin Harvick. Right there. And we got Denny Hamlin. Right here. And we got Kurt Busch, Jimmy Johnson. We might have to remove the car here. Or actually, we'll just add the cars on. So we need Kurt Busch. right here. And we got Jimmy Johnson. Right here. And we got, who was it? Eric Almirola and Joey Logano. And then you got Bubba Wallace and Brad Keselowski. And Brad Keselowski. Alright. And switch to the other video, or actually the end here, which was the 12 advancing. Yeah, so it's this right here. Alright, it was only a 4-car race, so that's really helpful actually. Is that all 3 of the last cars, or did we have 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4, so that means that we can get rid of this car right here. Let's go up to Josh Bilicki. So we need, I think it was William Byron, I think. Yeah, because Jeff Gordon advanced. William Byron here. Then we got Matt DiBenedetto. Then we got Tony Stewart, I think, rounding out the field. Alright. There we go. So, would I say unsurprisingly, Tony Stewart, not a very fast, I mean, it was his return to racing for, like, NASCAR Heat 5 or whatever, but this is BeamNG Drive, and he was not very fast and did not end up getting a win in the last round of the main drivers. So we got 2 14s in the field right now. This should be interesting. So on your front row is Clint Bowyer and Kevin Harvick. Behind them is Denny Hamlin and Kurt Busch. Then you got Jimmy Johnson and Eric Almirola. Then you got Joey Logano and Darrell Wallace Jr. Behind them is Brad Keselowski in the 2 and the 24 Willie B. Behind them is Matty D and Tony Stewart, and that is the end of your field. I'm going to go back to the TV. Can I go back to the TV? There we go. Alright, AI random. Let's go to the front. Let's get it underway. Great start for most of these guys. Oh, Denny Hamlin going around. Look at the 3 wide back there. That's not going to end well. Kevin Harvick getting out in second. Stuart Haas 1, 2, 3. Then it's Hendrick. Then it's RCR. Or, excuse me, Chip Ganassi. Everybody else wrecked at the top here. Look at this huge pileup. Oh, Willie B, what are you doing? Making the pileup even bigger. Let's see if Stuart Haas can get a 1, 2, 3. Something that they never did in 2021. Or 2020, I don't think. Clint Bowyer. Not too much speed over the jump. He's playing it safe right here. Oh, wow. Well, these Mustangs are not very fast over the jump. Oh, one car going upside down. It's Kurt Busch. No surprise there. Repeating what he did in the other races. And Clint Bowyer is going to advance on to the next round with his teammate in Kevin Harvick coming in second. He was closing the gap there. I believe he would have caught him if it was just a little bit longer. Then you got Eric Almirola in third, Jimmy Johnson in fourth. So that's going to be 14. I should probably put Bowyer just so I know what 14 I'm talking about. Advance. Alright. And nobody else coming down, I don't think. Unless they, like, unhooked themselves at the top of the hill or something. Which I don't think they did. Oh, no, maybe they did. Oh, my goodness, we got another car flying through the air back here. Is that Matty D? Yes, it is. Of course it was. So coming in 5th here. Oh, look at this. It's a battle. Tony Stewart and Darrell Wallace fighting for the 5th position. It's going to be Darrell Wallace Jr., Tony Stewart in 6th. And who's going to be in 7th? It's going to be Willie B in the 24 car. Missing the whole front end of his car, by the way. So that's those 7 cars. I'm guessing the rest of them piled up in the waterfall, if I were to guess. Oh, no, here comes one. So that's Joey Logano in 8th, then. Then in 9th is going to be Matty D. And in 10th is going to be Brad Keselowski, missing a wheel, limping it home. He's probably going to pass him, so I'm going to say that Brad Keselowski got 9th, actually. Matty D rounding out the top 10, and everybody else at the top probably wrecked each other. There's only 2 cars that we didn't see, I think. And they must have been in the waterfall or something. We'll see. So, Clint Boyer is going to advance. Kevin Harvick is going to move to the back here. Oh, no, Denny Hamlin was just stuck at the top. Alright. Brad Keselowski going down there. You see William Byron, Matt Benedetto, Tony Stewart, and that's it. Alright. We're going to remove Clint Boyer from the race. Then we're going to go back to Kevin Harvick. Put him at the back of the pack, right behind his Stewart-Haas teammate. Well, actually, he's behind Matt Benedetto, but close enough. Alright, here we go. Denny Hamlin and Kurt Busch make up your front row. Kurt Busch was, like Tyler Reddick, very unlucky in his races. Let's see if he can get it done. Or let's see if Denny Hamlin can be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if he can be the 6th Joe Gibbs car. Or actually the 7th, if you're counting the affiliated car, to make it. Or actually 8th if you're counting Daniel Suarez as well. Alright, without further ado, let's go. Let's see who can get... Oh, an amazing start by Denny Hamlin. Look at Eric Almirola trying to thread the needle back there. Bubba Wallace getting turned in front of the 22 of Logano. Eric Almirola is going to get away with a 3rd place position. Look at the speed that Kevin Harvick has. He's going to spin out if he doesn't be careful there. Everybody makes a bye, I think. Oh, no. There's 3 up here. Matty D, William Byron, and Brad Keselowski. Oh, Denny Hamlin just blew his engine. Oh, this is going to be huge for Kurt Busch. Hold on. Hold on, Kurt. He's going to possibly try and pull something off here. Oh, lands sideways. Kurt Busch takes the lead. Look at this. Eric Almirola in 2nd now. Jimmy Johnson goes right underneath Denny Hamlin. Who is that? Who is that slowing down up there? Yes, Eric Almirola. Do we have any other crashers down here? Tony Stewart lands it fine. Everybody else over the jump lands it fine. Did somebody go in the pit back there? Could have sworn I saw somebody go in the pit. I guess not. Alright. Oh, look at this. Eric Almirola with the pass for the lead. In the final stretch, Eric Almirola is going to take the victory. He steals one. Right at the end, Kurt Busch was losing speed. Eric Almirola... Wow. He's going to be the 2nd Stewart-Haas racing car to get a victory in 2 races. That's going to be a first for them. Look at all these cars coming down, piling into each other. So that's going to be the number 10 moving on. Advance. Alrighty. On to the final round for the regular cars front pack drivers, I should say. Alright, so Eric Almirola, starting from the second row, is going to get the victory. So we're going to remove him. Move up to Darrell Wallace, I believe. Yep. And put him up a bit. Alright. Then we're going to go to Willie B and move him up a bit. Or I think it's Tony Stewart behind him. Yep. Tony Stewart's going to be moved up. Alright. Then we're going to put Kevin Harvick behind his Stewart-Haas teammate. Let's see if Stewart-Haas can get their third win in a row. It's going to be Denny Hamlin and Kurt Busch on the front row. Once again, here we go. Denny Hamlin once again with a very good start. The Toyotas are very, very fast, but once they get down to the bottom... Oh, look at that pile up at the front. That was a pretty hard hit. I was going to say, once they get too fast, the engine starts to blow. Look at this. A huge pile up at the top. This is taking out half the field, more than half the field. It's only going to be between Darrell Wallace Jr., Kurt Busch, and Denny Hamlin at this point. Oh, Denny Hamlin slowing down majorly here. Probably is being very careful about not blowing his engine this time. Oh, hard landing. Look at Kurt Busch with the speed. Oh, here comes Kurt Busch. This is going to be a pass right here. If he doesn't flip it. Oh, perfect landing. Kurt Busch lands it. Darrell Wallace Jr. coming down. Oh, huge crash. Joey Logano flipping over. Major accident. So that's going to be an easy dub for Kurt Busch. Let's see if Darrell Wallace can pass up Denny Hamlin for the second position. I believe he will, just based on how slow Hamlin's going right now. Oh, this could be a photo finish right here at the line. It's going to be Wallace with the second position. And Kurt Busch will advance. Good job to him. I don't think we're going to have a lot of other cars coming down here unless they unhook themselves. I always say that, and then they end up unhooking themselves. So let's go back up and see if they have sorted things out. It's not looking good. I don't believe anybody else is coming down at this point. Yeah, we'll move on to the Heat 5 drivers, which will probably take quite a bit of time because there was a lot of Heat 5 drivers that didn't make it in. Yeah, everybody else is piled up here at the top. Wait, but where was that? Wait, where's the one? That one car up at the top. So that's Johnson, Logano, Wallace, Keselowski, Byron. Oh no, maybe I was just like... Yeah, I was paranoid or something, I don't know. Alright, we're going to move to the back. Get to the front. And for the final round of LCQs, let us go back to YouTube here. Go back to my account. And then we're going to go to the Heat 5 comp drivers. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we want to see the number 7 win here. So that's the... Okay, there we go. I think this is where the 7 wins. Could be wrong about this. What a race that was. Jason Keffer. Yeah, that's the win. Alright, let me go back up to the top here. Let us see. It's going to be interesting. So we got 32-3-1 think that's Danny Brown. Hopefully he doesn't pull a Danny Brown again. So we're going to go Danny Brown right here. Next to the 1, which is going to be the 3 of Jordan McGraw. Am I right about that? Yes, Jordan McGraw. I don't know how I remember that. Alright, behind them is going to be the 1 of Skirt Bush, followed by Chris Buescher or Brandon Hanna, I think. So we got the 1 car of Greg Matarazzo. Next to the 17 of Brandon Hanna. And back behind them is the 8 of Joey Stone. Joey Stone right here. Then you got who was the next person? Interesting. Let's watch from Skirt Bush. Okay, was it the 16 car? The 16 car, I believe, of Casey Gom, and I think that's the, if I'm not mistaken, that's the 43 of Diego Alvarado. That is the other one. So that's it for that. So we need, yeah, Casey Gom in the 16. Then we got Diego Alvarado in the 43. Diego Alvarado, yep. Alright. So that's it for the first round. I just went to OBS. That was my bad. Let's go to the end here. So I believe it's this race, possibly? Yeah, it's this race. Alright. And we need, what is that at the front? So it's Jose Ruiz at the front? I'm so confused as to who's at the front of the pack. Is that Matt Heel? Or did he already win one? Oh no, yeah, that is Matt Heel. Alright, so we need Matt Heel, Matt Selby, I think that's Slade Gravitt in the 21, the 6, the 88, Tyler Dohar, Sam Morris, and the 37. So let's go back over here. This is the thing that takes the longest. So we need to go to Tony Stewart's car. And we need to get Matt Heel. We need to get Matt Selby. Oh. Matt Selby, there we go. Then we need the... Is that the 21? Yeah, it is. Alright, the 21 of Slade Gravitt. Then we need the 6 car. I'm not exactly sure who drives it. Nick Walker. It says Master on the back, but I don't think that's the right name. Unless they, like, mixed up the names or something. Alright, I'll just do that really quick. Alright, then we got... I think it was Tyler Dohar Yep, Tyler Dohar. Tyler Dohar. And we got, I could be wrong, but I think it's, yeah, 5, Sam Morris, I think. Yeah. Right? Alright, we're going to back this up and reset it in the right direction so then we don't have, like, slanted cars. Then we need the 37. Which is going to be... who? It's not Zach Onson, it's the other one. I'm apparently just blind. I can't see. Justin Brooks. Right? Justin Brooks in the 37 car. Then I think we have the 47, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. Yeah, 47. Alright, and I think that's it. I could be wrong, but I think that's it. We're going to say that's it, just for the sake of time. I don't want to look any farther into this. Alright. So that's TJ McGowan in the 47 car. Let's put this guy at the back. Poor JDG, they always seem to have their cars at the back, no matter what happens here. Alright, so on the front row is Danny Brown in the 32 car, next to Jordan McGraw in the 3. Behind them is Greg Matarazzo and Brendan Hanna. Then it's Joey Stone and Casey Gum. Behind them is Diego Alvarado and Matt Heel. And you got Matt Selby and Slade Gravitt. Behind them is this guy that I can never remember the name of. I'm going to remember it this time, though. Don't worry. Nick Walker in the 6 car. And it's Tyler Dohar in the 88. And it's Sam Morris in the 5. Then you got Justin Brooks in the 37. And rounding out the field is TJ McGowan in the 47. So, let's head back to the TV and get this race underway, shall we? We got 3 spots left. Oh. Here we go. Danny Brown gets away cleanly at the start. Jordan McGraw getting turned. Oh, that's nasty. The 32 has just won the race. The 32 has just won the race. If he does not blow his engine or go too fast over the jump, he has this race won. Absolutely. The 5 is way over on the right side for some reason. He's taking the jump here. This should be interesting to see. Everybody else making it down pretty clean, I have to say. There's a wheel bouncing. Whose is that? I have no idea. Everybody else making it down, though. Let's see. Who has a missing wheel here? No, not Dohar. Look at... Is it popped? Yeah, it is popped. Somebody probably hit it on oh, look at this. Who is this? Sam Morris. Oh, right. He went over the jump. I was like, wait a minute. How'd he crash so hard? Look at the engine flying out of that race car. Everybody else trying to avoid him or, like, sliding to the side here. Oh, we got 1 car up and over there, it looks like. 2 cars. 3 cars up and over. Oh, more and more wheels flying down the... Oh, look at this. They're still flipping down here. Look at this huge pileup. What the heck happened? Oh, huge impact for Tyler Dohar. Look out, the 43. Oh, here comes the 51. Oh, Diego Alvarado still flipping over. My gosh. Casey Gum is here. TJ McGowan, Nick Walker, Tyler Dohar, Jordan McGraw, Diego Alvarado, Slade Gravitt has damage. Huge crash. Matt Selby got a piece of it, and so did Justin Brooks. I think this is a car that was missing a wheel before. Who's this out here? Greg Matarazzo in the 1. And all by himself is... Wait, Joey Stone is taking 2nd. And like I said, all by himself is Danny Brown in the 32, picking up the 2nd win for Go Fast, including my win at the very beginning. So that's going to be Joey Stone in 2nd. And then you got, who is this up here in 3rd? Greg Matarazzo just barely beats the 3-wheeling 37 to the line. Justin Brooks in 4th. And running out the top 5 is Matt Selby in the 4. So Danny Brown starting from the front row once again. Going to go all the way back to Brown here. Alright. We're going to remove this car. Put this car at the back. Right next to McGowan. Here we go. Greg Matarazzo and Brandon Hanna on the front row. Let's see who will get the jump. Oh, Joey Stone making a little bit of contact with the 16 back here. Look at Diego Alvarado threading the needle. He's going to go to the outside. Passes this huge pileup that was happening with Matarazzo at the front. Sam Morris once again going to the right side. I'm not sure why he's going to the right side. We might have to change that just to give him a little bit of a fair advantage. Alvarado right now pulling away with the lead, though. This is huge for that car. Here we go. Sam Morris going up and over the jump. He's flying into the pit. Oh, look out. Look out. He's right in the middle of the track, guys. Look out. Oh! Matt Heel clips him, and so does Tyler Dohar. Dohar gets hit by the 47. Huge pileup. McGraw hits him upside down. Oh, one car, speaking of upside down, is going flying through the air over there. Let's see who it is this time. Oh, 2 cars flipping over. It looks like this is the 4 of Matt Selby. And who is this up here? This is the 17 of Brendan Hanna catching up to the 43 here. Matt Heel flipping up and over. Look at Justin Brooks clips the 51 of Matt Heel. Here comes McGowan flying through the air. Oh, he gets clipped by Greg Matarazzo. I think that was Joey Stone flipping over. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, look at this huge barrel roll by the 37. Matarazzo does like a front stand there. Holy cow. Wait. Where did the 17 go? Is he back here? What happened? No. The 17 won. Holy. The 17 really gapped the 43 there. Brandon Hanna, out of nowhere, is going to win. That's the 2nd time the 17 has won. 3rd time Rush Fenway car has won, I think. Let's see if the number 6 won. Yeah. So that's going to be another Rush Fenway win. Chalked up to the board. Alright. Brennan Hanna is going to advance. And we have one more round here to determine the winner. So Alvarado had some sort of issue. And he's going to just absolutely choke the win. And actually the 17 won from the front row. So good job to him. So I want to go back to the 5 here. I want to know why he's going to the right so much. I'm going to just move him to the left a bit so then he doesn't feel obligated to go to the right every single time and crash out. Alright, so 17 is going to be removed here. have to go all the way back to the front of the pack again. Very fun. Alright. Now we're going to move this car to the back for the final round of the day. Who will it be? That is the question. On the front row is the unluckiest number through these races so far, it seems. The number 8 car of Tyler, or not Tyler Dohar, excuse me, that's the double 8. The number 8 is Joey Stone, starting next to Casey Gum. Behind them is the 43 of Diego Alvarado, starting next to the 51 of Matt Heel. Behind them is Matt Selby and Slade Gravitt. And you got the 6 car of Nick Walker and the 88 of Tyler Dohar. And back there is the 5 of Sam Morris and the 37 of Justin Brooks. Then you got TJ McGowan in the 47 and Jordan McGraw in the 3. And rounding out the field is Greg Matarazzo in the number 1. Let's get this underway. Let's watch from a car farther back here. This is Matt Heel. Oh, terrible start for Casey Gum. Absolutely horrendous start for Casey Gum. Look at Matt Heel on the outside. They're going 3 wide, huge contact. Casey Gum manages to make it through. The two Matts battling it out. Oh, huge pack to the back end of Matt Selby from Slade Gravitt. Gravitt's going to manage to get through there. So does the 37. Oh, that's not it. Whoops. Oh, I put control instead of shift. Oh my god. How many times has the 37 through this series so far gone for a horrible ride like that? It's got to be at least 3 times now that he started barrel rolling like that. That's crazy. Greg Matarazzo makes it by. These guys are starting to sort themselves out at the top of the hill here. So Matt Heel is your second place, or no, 4th place driver, I think, actually. He's doing the little nose dance there. So out front right now is Casey Gum in the 16. Let's see if he can be the first Spin Motorsports car to get the win. Alvarado coming in 2nd. Looks like we have no bad accidents through here so far. Look at the 21 car. It's going to be top 5s all over the place. Let's see if he can get a podium finish here. So it's going to be the 16 that's going to win, and it's going to be the 21 of Slade Gravitt that's going to get a 3rd. What a finish by Spin Motorsports. I mean, they had no luck whatsoever in the final race, but now they're both finishing on the podium here. That is great for them. Sam Morris makes it over the jump. I believe that's going to be it. Matt Heel, unfortunately, coming to a stop back here. Oh, look out. 5 flipping through the air over and over. Lands it back on the wheels remaining. Wow. Oh, look at this. The 47 finishes as well. He's going to get a top 6, I think. No, top 5. Good for him. Top 6 is Jordan McGraw. Look out. Oh. Rips out the front bumper support of the 47 there is Jordan McGraw. So that's going to be the number 16 of Casey Gum advancing. Once again, thanks for all the support on this channel and this series and pretty much all the other series. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Get ready for the finals. Bye.